Now, friends, here we are with a rarely seen interview. Coach, he brings you the fun. He's out there in part of the fun, but this man is normally pointing the camera in the other direction. So
it's true. Because I'm trying to save you all from seeing too much of this.
No, you're all good. You're all good.
I get plenty of FaceTime on my lives every week, so people see enough of me.
They know who you are. But then I think a good conversation, because we had a chat yesterday at the coffee shop about the approach, the difference in the way that you need to approach these XL ships compared to the other ships, right?
Oh, YouTubers, check me. This is Cookie, your cruise retro on the Carnival Horizon down in Miami, Florida. Trust me, number one, you want to follow this man's channel, Coach Cruise, because he's the absolute best coach out here. Not about fitness, but about cruising. Trust me, he's going to make sure you have the best time ever because he knows the ins and outs of every cruise that you go on. So click that like, follow button, and share more about this brother right here. Not only is he my coach, but he's my cousin. We'll see you all on the next cruise. Until then, we're out of here.
All right. So in this I cruise for you. You know, has nothing to do with me. This is just to help you all. Maybe just a little bit, but no, I failed. I have failed on this cruise. I was telling Lee yesterday, I said, you know what, this is my third time on Celebration, so I think I knew it all. I did, you know, so I didn't really have a plan of events. I was going to go out and say, okay, I'm going to go to this event on this day, and I'm going to do this on that day. I just kind of got up and winged it. And then what I realized is I didn't do nearly as much as I normally would have if I had a plan.
Made a plan.
And so, you know, I mean, I've certainly had a good time.
Then you haven't failed.
Yeah.
Then you didn't fail, but I understand what you mean.
Yeah, there's just so much more that I wanted to do. But I will say this, I didn't see Evolution before. Evolution was awesome.
I saw you there last
DJ
night with your
Q.
camera.
Yeah, and I'm not normally the dancer, but I even found myself, you know, filming and getting a little movement in there.
Oh my word.
So that was, it wasn't like Legends Alita that you tried to set me up on. that wasn't a good display there, but yeah, that one, Evolution. You got to go see Evolution. That is a lot of fun. And it's only one time. Yeah, I saw you. Yeah, I saw you dancing, actually. I tried to film little clips, but all I could see is your head.
Oh, my, well, it's because I'm a little guy and it's a big crowd. But I had a moment last night that Lily, one of our guests, a lovely young lady with Down syndrome. I went on the dance floor with her, having a dance, and I gave her a hug, and then she wanted to give me a kiss.
Oh.
And her sister was like, you can kiss him on the cheek, and I offered my cheek, and she's like, no.
Yeah.
She wanted a full-on kiss on the lips. I was like, I can't do that.
Yeah, I mean, Geraldine.
I'd be in so much trouble. And her sister was like, no. But she was adamant that she wanted a kiss on the lips. And eventually she compromised and she'd give me a sweet little on the cheek, which was nice. And we had a great time dancing. And then there was 2 kids out there on the floor as well. Liam, you saw us on the first
that's
night.
what I was going to ask about. So I'm very impressed by, and I'll get you in the camera here. I apologize. I wasn't looking. I was very impressed by you learning sign language. I did not know that until I think I heard you talking about it on a previous cruise.
Yeah.
But you know, I thought you might just know a couple. Like you've actually learned some stuff.
Oh no, you make it sound like I can really sign or understand.
I mean, it looked pretty good from what I saw, and I mean, this is a true story too. Like he had that interaction with Liam, and I had a clip of it that I shared on a previous.
Are you not shy? Are you telling me you're not shy? No, just misunderstood. I get it. How old are you? Oh my word, how old do you think I am? You have to guess. 6. I'm older than 6. I'm 36. I know. And it gets worse because in February I'll be 37. Oh, careful. Now, is this your first cruise? Your first? 2 cruises, but this is your first cruise on this ship. Do you go sign language? Yeah. You're so smart. Wow. I'm learning. So maybe you can teach. Yeah? You want to be a programmer? A gamer? On the computer? What? Pretty cool. Can we be friends? I saw you over there. So we can? I'll let you think about it. You can think about it. Yeah?
You should be his friend, definitely.
You can tell me tomorrow. Yes? Oh, Liam, when I see you around the ship, you gotta say hi.
This video, but there was a lady just watching that just wanted to say hi to Lee, and it had her in tears, you know, that interaction. So it was very touching, and then Lee had also spoken with an elderly woman prior to that and sign, and I don't know, I didn't feel quite appropriate filming, you know, that moment, but then when you you know, had that interaction with Liam, you know, I thought it was real cool. So yeah, and I mean, that's why you're 2-time cruise director of the year.
Hello.
Doing stuff like that, you know.
My mom told me, I mean, mommy's boy, right? My mom told me, she was like, of all of the languages you could learn, she said the most important one in her opinion was picking up bits of sign language to make sure that everybody could feel welcome, because we do have Spanish speakers on the team, right?
Right.
We have crew members from all around the world, but the amount of people that can sign is quite limited.
Right.
And my mum said to me that the most useful and respectful thing you could do, the most inclusive thing you could do, is just learn a few greetings, or, you know, to say enjoy the show.
Right.
I've got singing and dancing, but, you know, offer the comedy funny.
Yeah.
But I'd say I'm far from someone that can speak in sign language.
Yeah.
Truly, but
Well,
yeah.
just making, even if it's not 100%, I mean, making some type of connection, I mean, that's just got to feel so special for, you know, the people that have some challenges as far as communication.
Yeah, and you know, it's not just, some people think sign language is just for people who are deaf, but it's not just for the deaf community. There's a young lady on board this cruise who is non-verbal, but she signs.
Right.
Lily, who I said I was dancing with on the dance floor,
Yeah.
she communicates with signs as well.
Okay.
So there's a lot of people that sign, and I would encourage anybody out there. There's videos on YouTube, there's apps, and you can learn. We will occasionally have interpreters on. If we've got groups or families that are cruising with us and they request
Right.
an interpreter, the company make those arrangements. I don't know the finer details because I'm not involved in the booking process, but we on occasion do have sign interpreters on, and I just go to them.
Right.
If you meet someone that can sign, you could learn, you know, how to
sure.
say, you know, good night,
Right.
and stuff like that. And in The World Works Here, we do Wonderful World,
Right. Right.
and we teach the teens an interpretation of that Louis Armstrong classic, What a Wonderful World, and the teens sign it on stage.
Oh, very cool.
That was the kind of the catalyst, the snowball of me really starting to learn.
Right.
But yeah, I think it's really cool. If you have time to start a project, I'd say learn a few words in sign language. Definitely.
So give us your top 3.
My top 3 signs.
So we can teach everybody right now.
Okay.
If you were to do 3 signs.
Well, I say, you know, my name.
Okay.
My name is Lee. That's an L, and then the E, and I slide it across because there's 2.
Okay.
My name is Lee. But you are not going to sign your name is Lee.
Right.
But my top sign would be, first of all, learn your name.
Okay.
Learn your name in sign language. I think it's a really nice thing. Or thank you, and
Right.
you're welcome.
Okay.
Nice to meet you.
Oh, very cool.
That's a good one. There we go. That's
Yeah,
and that's
yeah.
just so. That was thank you. Nice to meet. It's like 2 people meeting. You.
Very cool. All right.
I think that's a
Yeah.
really cool.
No,
one.
that's great. That's great. Absolutely. So.
Let me catch up with you though. I've got questions for you.
Okay.
When do we see you next?
You see me New Year's Eve.
Hello.
And then, I mean, then I'm going to have to try to follow you because you're going to Venezia, which I am too, but I think I'm there before you.
You are.
Yeah.
You'll have to let me know how it is.
Yeah, so, well, yeah, I'll certainly do that.
You need to make me a ship tour. You need to interview some crew.
Okay, well, yeah, I'll have to set an appointment for that, but I'll definitely get the ship tour in.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, no, I'm excited about the Venezia coming up in June. I have the Magic in March. And then the one I'm really excited about is the Journeys cruise, where I'm going from Australia to Singapore with Anita, yeah.
I did it the other way around. I did Singapore to Australia.
Oh, and I remember you talking about, because of your dream trip with Geraldine, that you guys went to Bali.
We did.
And I think it's Banoa.
The port of Banoa, I've docked there a couple of times.
So I was actually speaking with somebody from guest services, and somehow it came up.
Yeah.
And he was telling me, he's like, that's like 15 minutes away from where I live, you know.
Really, it's cool.
it's so that's another one of the cool things about cruising is you meet people from all over the world.
Yeah.
And so crazy that, however small, to be able to have a connection with somebody because of, you know, going on that trip.
Really,
you know,
the amount of crew. Oh, hi again. The amount of crew.
Nobody wants to see me, hear you.
The amount of crew that talked to me about my vacation, and they asked me, and it's really cool. They say, "Did you try this? Did you eat that? Did you go there?" We went to Ubud, which is a region of Bali, right? Often when people go to Bali, they move around. I think it comes from the backpacker scene of people touring, you know, Southeast Asia.
Right.
And it's unusual for someone to go and spend 7 days in one spot. Well, that's what we did, because we wanted to kick back and relax and just settle. But
and you stayed at a beautiful place. You had that, what was that, like a little pool or a pond or something?
We had a villa with our own private pool surrounded by like tall grass and
the flowers and everything.
Mate, well, I saved for that. That was a proposal trip. I had to really impress.
Well, and then breakfast came with a ring.
Yeah.
That was a really cool way to, I remember. So if you haven't already joined Lee on Facebook, he shared that whole experience on Facebook with the pictures and everything. So you could be the first to find out about Lee's adventures on the ship and with Geraldine sometimes. Yeah. If you go to Lee, your cruise director on Facebook.
On Facebook, you'll find me over there. Also, I'm taking a cruise.
You are?
I'm doing a back-to-back cruise as a guest.
Wow. When is this?
I'm going on the Sunrise, January 22nd, I think is the sailing.
The Sunrise sounds familiar. I wonder...
Well, I mean, there might be a little blonde dancer over there that I need to go visit.
A little blonde dancer. I'm assuming it's Geraldine, Don't
get me in
there's another
trouble.
little blonde dancer, then then you're in a lot of trouble.
Then I just got busted. No. I'm going to go and visit Geraldine over on the Sunrise.
Awesome.
And I'm doing a back-to-back with her over there.
Okay. So... yeah, how does that? I mean, have you done that before?
Never.
Oh, okay. So you can't even tell us.
I'll have a red card. I did one cruise as a guest status.
That's kind of funny, actually. You'll have a red card.
Yeah.
And then you've been on a ship probably thousands of days.
Yeah.
And you're only red card.
I've got a red card.
That's kind of funny, actually.
I need to ask, because I don't know what the logistics are on this. Am I allowed to get the cheers package?
I think you are.
Am I allowed?
I mean, because if you're getting a card and it's going to be a red card.
Yeah, but I can't play bingo, can I? Can you imagine if I won bingo?
I mean, I don't know, because since you're employed by Carnival,
I think there's probably red tape there. I don't think I can do all of that stuff.
There might be, but I think you could get the cheers package. Why wouldn't you do it? I mean, there's no rule against you drinking. If you're paying for the cruise, I would think you should be able to.
I'm also not a big drinker. I don't think I have 15 drinks a week, never mind a day.
But, the thing about the cheers package is you get unlimited non-alcohol drinks.
Oh, there we go.
I could drink coffee all day long if you wanted to. You'd have to drink a lot of coffee to make up for the day.
Well, yeah, for the rate, but...
Yeah. But I feel like, you should get a discount on the cheers package.
I don't even know if I'm allowed it. I'm going to have to ask.
Yeah.
I should know this stuff. I have no idea.
Right.
Perhaps I'll write to John Heald.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't get many messages, so I'm sure he'd have no problem replying to that one.
He has enough to deal with. Can you imagine the crew start on him? Like, dear John.
Yeah. Yeah, so, yeah, how is John doing, by the way?
John's great.
I remember.
Yeah.
Oh, he was on quite recently doing a meet and greet. He was busy in Miami. He had a couple of meetings.
Right.
But he came on, and I was his personal photographer.
Oh, very good.
Jacinta was busy because she normally comes on trips and assists with like coordinating him and keeping her own schedule.
Yeah.
I played Jacinta
Oh, very cool.
for a morning,
Okay.
and I was his photographer taking pictures with everyone. He had a line. Oh my word!
Now, no, he does. I mean, it's an amazing following, actually.
Honestly.
Like, the couple times he's done some of those John Heald cruises,
Yeah.
they show the line, or he shows the line, and it just goes all the way out the door.
And the crew as well, though. It's not just guests that want a picture with John. It's
Right.
the crew as well. And because he's been around for a while, there's a lot of people that worked with John that are still like in the company. That
Right.
old friends catching up.
And he seems to know, like, so many people. Like,
Yeah.
even though he doesn't get to every cruise ship, seems like he gets on all these different cruise ships, and he knows this person and that person, and he calls them like, oh, this is so and so, and
Mate,
he's
definitely.
been around for this long.
Yeah.
So I saw you looking at. Do you gotta get ready
I've
for
got to
the
get backstage.
disembarkation?
We've got like
Okay.
5 minutes until the debark talk.
All right. Well, I'm gonna catch some of this, and then I'm also gonna be up at the Groove for St. Jude.
We'll see you up
So-
there. Before I let you go, some tips for debarkation, right? When you come and cruise on Celebration, carry off your own bags. It's the fastest way to get off the ship. Also, in the morning, don't come to deck 6 until we call you. Sometimes people are like, oh, I'm going to beat the system. I'm going to like beat the crowds. If you come down to deck 6, we're going to send you up to 7 at least. So wait on deck 7. If you're an early bird, wait on deck 7 or deck 8. Wait for your announcement, and you need your cabin key. Sometimes the first time cruisers on the last night, they get the last drinks, they go back to the cabin, they throw it in the trash. Keep your cabin key. You need it.
Yeah.
Settle your account the night before. So if you're dealing in cash and you need to take your money back from us that's left over, or maybe you overspent beyond your deposit and you need to pay your bill, do it the night before. So in the morning, you wake up, you grab your bags, away you go.
Absolutely.
That's my inside tips.
All right, and I'm excited about Groove for St. Jude. That's always a wonderful event, and yeah, as Lee was saying, we gotta fire that back up and get it to the great place that it was. You still hold the record, yeah?
Still hold the record.
For the most, which was how much?
Over
Raised?
$60,000.
$60,000. That would be cool to break that record again.
You know,
I mean, you got Cruise Director of the Year again, so why not break the
St.
Groove for
Jude
St.
record.
Jude record again?
I've got high hopes for KYNDALL. I really have high hopes for KYNDALL.
Well, we're starting the Jubilee.
Right.
I think she's definitely got a shot.
I've got high hopes for the people of Texas, and in fact, let me say it. Let me throw down a challenge,
Yeah.
right? If you're cruising on the Jubilee, right, out of Galveston, with KYNDALL Fire, beat that record. Do it.
Go.
Do it. And I'm not saying that with bravado, like, I dare you to try and beat my record. I want you to.
Yeah.
Go and beat that record because the kids of St. Jude deserve it. They need it. Go and smash it.
Absolutely. And so Jubilee, there you got a challenge. You got to meet coming from the celebration. But this is a challenge that Lee wants you to win. So
Please, do it.
because of all the help that it does for all the
Yeah.
kids and their families. So
Right.
absolutely.
I
All
can
right.
get backstage.
All right, go disembark.
See you later. I'm not disembarking.
Oh no. And we are. That's right. All right. Thanks, Lee.
Do such an awesome job.
Oh sure.
And secondly, and this one is huge, like and subscribe. Ring that notification bell so you know when this man is posting more videos.
I appreciate that you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Lee.
I just can't get away from a good time.